and welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 27th of December 2022. Let's start with our session. Which Union Ministry organizes the AI Pe Charcha AI Dialogue event? So the National E-Governance Division, which works under the Ministry of Electronics and IT, recently organized an Artificial Intelligence Pe Charcha, that is AI Dialogue. Okay, and the panelists discuss the importance and approaches for enabling the access to quality data set for the artificial intelligence. And this series has been initiated as a part of Responsible AI for Social Empowerment, that is RACE, which is India's first global AI summit that has been organized by Ministry of Electronics and IT in the year 2020. Okay, so you have to remember that Ministry of Electronics and IT is associated with Artificial Intelligence Dialogue event. Also, what is the full form of RACE? It is Responsible Artificial Intelligence for Social Empowerment, and this is the initiative of Ministry of Electronics and IT. Now, apart from it, the Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal rolled out the government e-marketplace services through the Common Services Center and Indian Post, which works under Department of Post. Okay, and also he launched the government e-marketplace seller Samvad booklet, which is a compilation of the testimonials from the sellers and the service providers based on their experience on the GEM portal. Fine. So you can be asked that which Union Ministry launched the government e-marketplace services through Common Services Center and the India Post? Answer would be Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Fine. So these two ministries were in news for today. Next is the rock cut sculptures and reliefs of the Unakoti, which was added in the UNESCO's tentative list of the World Heritage Sites, are in which particular state? Actually, two heritage sites from the state of Gujarat were added to the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Fine. And these two are, the first is the Sun Temple of Gujarat state, and the second one is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's hometown Vadnagar. Okay, and the rock cut sculptures and the reliefs of the Unakoti were also added to the tentative list, and they belong to the state Tripura. Fine. So here correct answer would be Tripura state. Next is which state or the union territory has recently granted industry status to its tourism sector? So recently the Assam cabinet has approved the proposal for the grant of industry status to the tourism sector in the state. Why? To boost the investment and also to generate employment. Fine. And with this grant, restaurants, cafeterias, health clubs, spas and the wellness centers, etc. in the state are finally eligible for the incentives under the industrial policy. Fine. So this is the initiative of Assam state government. Next is who has been appointed as the head of New Delhi International Arbitration Center? So former Supreme Court Judge Hemant Gupta has been appointed as the chairperson of the New Delhi International Arbitration Center, and it was established for creating an independent and autonomous regime for the institutionalized arbitration. Fine. And the appointment committee of the cabinet has approved this appointment of retired Justice Hemant Gupta as NDIAC chairperson, and also Ganesh Chandru and Mr. Anand Vijay Palli as its part-time members. Fine. So correct answer would be Mr. Hemant Gupta. And a few days back we have seen that the Parliament has recently passed the New Delhi International Arbitration Center Bill 2022. Okay, and it basically renames the New Delhi International Arbitration Center as the India International Arbitration Center. Fine. So this new legislation expands it to other forms of alternative dispute resolution as well. Fine. So you can be asked that what is the new name of the New Delhi International Arbitration Center? So the new name of this is India International Arbitration Center. And who has been appointed as the head of this center? Answer would be Mr. Hemant Gupta. Next is, which country passed a law that allows the people over 16 years of age to change their legally registered gender? So Spain's lower house of parliament has passed a law that allows the people who are over 16 years to change their legally registered gender without any medical supervision. Fine. So under the law, minors who are aged between 12 or 13 will need a judge authorization to make the change, while those who are between 14 and 16 will have to be accompanied by their parents or the legal guardians. And the law also banned the conversion therapies, and also it has established the fines and the punishments for attacks on LGBT people. Fine. So this country is Spain. Next is, Project Loin is being implemented by which state government? So this is being implemented by the state government of Gujarat and other stakeholders like Central Zoo Authority. And it is implemented in the Gir landscape in the state of Gujarat, which is the last home of the Asiatic loins, if you remember, right? So Project Loin document titled as Loin@47 has been prepared. Why? To secure and restore the loin's habitat for managing its growing population. Fine. So only thing here relevant is the Project Loin is implemented by the Gujarat state government. Now apart from it, the National Mathematics Day is observed on 22nd of December every year, and it basically marks the birth anniversary of legendary mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan, right? So basically in 2012, the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh declared 22nd of December as the National Mathematics Day. And talking about Srinivasa Ramanujan, he is a legendary mathematician who was born on 22nd of December in the year 1887, and his contribution in the field of mathematics led to resolution of many unsolved theorems. Fine. So two things are important. The National Mathematics Day is observed on 22nd of December, and this is the birth anniversary of which important personality? So answer would be Srinivasa Ramanujan. Next is, as per a recent report by CoinSwitch, which Indian city leads the country with highest crypto adoption? So Delhi has the highest crypto adoption in India, which is measured in terms of value invested as per the annual investor report by the crypto investing platform CoinSwitch. Okay, so Delhi is at 7.87%, Bangalore is at 4.87%, and Hyderabad is at 3.27%. And these three cities were in the list of highest crypto adoption. Okay, and Jaipur city has the highest adoption among tier 2 cities. So basically, crypto rupee index is a benchmark index to measure the performance of the Indian rupee based crypto market. Fine. So important thing is Delhi has topped in terms of highest crypto adoption. So if you're asked that which 3 Indian cities have topped in terms of highest crypto adoption, so these 3 cities are Delhi, Bangalore and Hyderabad, and Jaipur has topped in tier 2 cities. Next is, which company has introduced India's first large-sized monocrystalline silicon ingot? So Adani Solar, which is the photovoltaic manufacturing and the research arm of Adani Group, has introduced India's very first large-sized monocrystalline silicon ingot. Okay, so it was inaugurated at its Mundra facility recently, and these monocrystalline ingots will actually help to produce the renewable electricity from silicon-based PV modules with efficiencies ranging from 21% to 24%. Okay, and you have to remember that Adani Solar is a part of Adani New Industries Limited. Fine. So here correct answer would be Adani Solar. Next is, which union ministry implements the AMRUT 2.0 program? The Pay Jal Sarvekshan, which actually comes under the AMRUT 2.0, was launched by Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs, Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, recently. Okay, so it aims to assess the compliance of the city with respect to quality, quantity and the coverage of water supply, sewerage management and extent of the reuse and the conservation of water bodies in total 500 AMRUT cities. Okay, and what is the full form of the term AMRUT? So it stands for Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and the Urban Transformation. Listen again, what is the full form? Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. Okay, so AMRUT 2.0 is implemented by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Now there is one more ministry which is in news these days. Actually, Parliament has recently passed the Maritime Anti-Piracy Bill 2022 after the approval of Rajya Sabha. Okay, and the bill has already been passed by the Lok Sabha. And what does the bill say? So basically it enables the Indian authorities to take action against piracy on the high sea. Okay, and it applies to the sea beyond the exclusive economic zone, which is beyond 200 nautical miles from India's coastline. Fine. So Ministry of External Affairs is associated with this bill. So you can be asked that which union ministry is associated with Maritime Anti-Piracy Bill 2022. So answer would be Ministry of External Affairs. The next question is, Maritime Logistic Arm of Abu Dhabi National Oil Company and Singapore-based AG&P partnered to use the LNG carrier as the storage unit in which particular country? So Maritime Logistic Arm of Abu Dhabi National Oil Company and Singapore-based AG&P signed an agreement to use the liquefied natural gas carrier as a floating storage unit in the country India. Okay, and this LNG carrier is owned by the ADNOC Logistics and Services. Okay, so it will be used at the AG&P's LNG import terminal in India, and it will be commissioned in the second half of 2024. Okay, so correct answer would be India. Next is, which Indian city is the host of the Asian Wrestling Championships 2023? So the Asian Wrestling Championships 2023 is set to take place between March 28 to 2nd of April in New Delhi. Okay, and this championship will include the men's freestyle, women's freestyle and the men's Greco-Roman divisions. Okay, and the first and the second events will take place in Zagreb and Cairo in the month of February, while the third and the fourth events will take place in Bishkek and in Budapest in June and July. Okay, so the host of Asian Wrestling Championships 2023 is New Delhi. Fine. Last question is, which company is the title sponsor of Maharashtra Open tennis tournament? So automobile major Tata Motors has announced that Tata Safari will be the official partner for the Maharashtra Open tennis tournament. Fine. So this is South Asia's only ATP 250 tournament, which is scheduled to be held in Pune city. And the Tata Motors has committed itself as the title sponsor for the 5th consecutive year. Fine. So which company is the title sponsor for this tournament? Answer would be Tata Motors. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now we'll come to our revision section. Which three categories we are covering today? So first of all, we'll see important days and themes category. At second, we'll revise our ranks and indices part. And at third, we'll talk about important institutions that were in news. Okay, let's start with the days and themes. First question is, when is the International Migrants Day celebrated every year? So we observe the International Migrants Day on 18th of December. When is the National Energy Conservation Day 2022 observed in India? Answer would be 14th of December. And now you have to tell me, what is the purpose of EV Yatra? What is this? Do let me know in the comments. Build the world we want, a healthy future for all is the theme of which international day, which is observed on 12th of December. So every year on 12th of December, we observe the International Universal Health Coverage Day. Okay, and this year the theme for this day was Build the World We Want, a Healthy Future for All. When is the International Day of Neutrality observed? We observe this day on 12th of December. What is the theme of International Mountain Day 2022? So we observe the International Mountain Day on 11th of December, and this year the theme was Women Move Mountains. Okay. When is the UNICEF Day observed every year? So we observe this day on 11th of December. What is the theme of the World Soil Day 2022? World Soil Day is celebrated on 5th of December, and the theme for this year was Soil Where Food Begins. Okay. When is the International Anti-Corruption Day observed? So we observe this day on 9th of December, and this year theme was, I'm writing it here, Uniting the World Against Corruption. Okay. Now let's start with the ranks and indices. Which state or the union territory was ranked at the top spot in the Social Progress Index? This is Puducherry. And Puducherry is further followed with Lakshadweep at the second position, and the third was Goa. Fine. And if we talk about the districts, then this index was topped by the Shimla district, which lies in the state of Himachal Pradesh. At second, there was Solan, again from Himachal Pradesh, and third district was Aizawl from the state of Mizoram. Okay. What is the rank of India in the global ranking in scientific publications as per the NSF Science and the Engineering Indicators 2022 report? So from this report, India was ranked at third position. What is the rank of India in the global aviation safety ranking by the International Civil Aviation Organization? So International Civil Aviation Organization has released the global aviation safety ranking, in which India was placed at 48th position. And the top three countries were, first is Singapore, second is UAE, and third is South Korea. Which cities are ranked at the top of the Economic Intelligence Unit releases the Cost of Living Index 2022? So basically New York and the city Singapore were declared as the most expensive cities from this index. Which Indian city is placed at 22nd rank in the Prime Global Cities Index Q3 2022? So this index features three Indian cities basically. First is Mumbai, second is Bengaluru, and the third is New Delhi. New Delhi's rank was 36, the rank of Bengaluru was 27, and the rank of Mumbai was 22nd. Okay, correct answer would be Mumbai. What is the rank of India in the WIPO Global Innovation Index 2022? India was ranked at 40th position among 132 countries. And which are the top 5 countries? First is Switzerland, second is USA, third is Sweden, fourth is UK, and the fifth is Netherlands. Two things are only important. First is India's rank, and the second is which country was at the top. What is the rank of India in the Global Crypto Adoption Index 2022? So India was ranked at 4th position basically, and the first country in this ranking was Vietnam. Fine. And at last we'll be talking about important institutions. Which institution built the Arnala, the first ship of 08 cross ASW SWC project? So this ship has been designed by GRSE. Full form is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers. Which institution released the 2022 in 9 charts report? This is a report from World Bank. Which institution launched the ATL Marathon 2022-23 Innovation Challenge? Answer would be Niti Aayog. Which institution released the report titled as Coal 2022 Analysis and Forecast to 2025? Answer is International Energy Agency. You have to tell me, where does the headquarters of IEA lie? Which institution launched the 1 week 1 lab campaign? So this is the initiative of CSIR. Full form is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Which institution won the 9 National Energy Conservation Awards for the year 2022? So Indian Railways has won the 9 National Energy Conservation Awards this year. The government has approved a package of 1,64,000 crore rupees for the revival of which particular institution? Answer would be BSNL. Which institution topped the Grievance Redressal Index in the month of November for the 4th month in a row? This is UIDAI. Full form is the Unique Identification Authority of India. Fine. And also UIDAI has launched an artificial intelligence chatbot recently, the name of which was Aadhaar Mitra. Okay. So you can also be asked that Aadhaar Mitra is an AI chatbot of which particular institution? Answer would be UIDAI. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenu Satsana signing off.